I'm trying to show you my kale fetty nugget, which I've showed you how to make this recipe before. If you look back in my files. So it's a kale fetty egg. So on the outside it looks like lentils, and on the inside it's kale and barley. And well, you can put whatever kind of spices. But it's delicious, and I don't know, I guess I must have been a little bit depressed, and I deep fried it, so in coconut oil, so it'll be extra yummy. And James is having homemade patties with homegrown mustard sprouts and sunflower sprouts, and homemade dill pickles, and dandelion juice with natural cappuccino flavor greens energy drink.
Yeah.
Yep, and homemade ketchup for his burger. And this is, I've showed how to make these before too, and they're super easy to make, and they're really good. So, and maybe it'll be thawed out by the time James finishes his burger.
That's what that white stuff is.
Yeah,
I thought that
ice.
was some sugar.
So, no sugar here. So this is, you make the outside, it's kind of like a little tart, and you make the outside stuff with, you grind up oats in the food processor with some dates, and then you can put nuts too. Anyway, almond flour if you want, which is ground almonds. So then anyway, you take that and you press it into the silicone. You could use a cupcake tin or a tart tin. A silicone mold to shape it like a tart. And then you stick it in the freezer for a little while. And then you take it out, and then you pour smoothie in it. And then you stick it in the freezer. That's it. It's so easy. And his is blueberry. Mine's Saskatoon with this. And we picked the Saskatoons and the blueberries ourselves.
Oh, and our lonesome. Well, not lonesome.
No.
Your grandma was there, and was it Rosanna? Came with it.
Yeah, for the blueberries.
For the blueberries.
The Saskatoons, we were with my mom.
Well, that's right. I had fun both times.
Yeah.
Two different stuff. Yeah, that was very lovely weather up there.
Mm-hmm.
Was it around beginning of August or the end of July, I think? Great weather up there. Stunning. Up by Feller. And Jeruvia? Is that the other place that we were close to? I can't remember. I remember where it was, we were picking it.
Probably.
Strictly speaking, the blueberry patch was off a ways. There's a little lake there. It was a little north of the lake. So, yeah, I got some good memories of both those days.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those dogs that came out and picked berries with? Well, they didn't pick the berries. They kept us company.
When we were at Perret's.
Yeah.
Grandma says she's
dogs.
my cousin, but I think she must be like mom's cousin, or maybe, I don't know whose cousin.
Might be a little complicated, but yeah, they weren't home. But
Or maybe she's second cousin? I don't know.
the dogs were, and thank heavens I think they remembered your grandma. Otherwise, we might have got. I don't think they would have killed us, but I think they would have told us they lost. But it's hard to say, you know.
But honestly, these kale fatty nuggets, they look amazing. They look like little geodes. And so when you're eating them, it's really quite exciting. And they're so easy to make. So easy to make. Once you know how to make a burger patty yourself, you can make all sorts of things so easily. Like these things, basically it's like a burger patty, only shaped into an egg and then coated with, in this case, it's masoor dal, the split red lentils. But you can coat them with. So what kind of news from the outside world today, James?
Okay, so they're not saying what it is. CBC. Racist graffiti on the consulate up in Calgary. The Chinese consulate. Racist hate crime. And I'm going... You know, if it's directed at Canadian citizens, Chinese, so long as they're not, no. I don't care what they say about the Chinese consulate. And the Chinese consulate is turning over film footage of their consulate in the hopes that people get caught. They do enough of that back at home. Now they're doing it with our citizens? Man, oh man. I don't know what was said. They weren't, it's got to be pretty bad and awful. Man, oh man. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, worse than...
How this started was, hey man, it'll be racist if we don't keep on letting people go back and forth. Because it was the Chinese that were setting the tone. They were the ones who were saying, hey, don't, that would be unfriendly. And who was setting the tone? This is how it all started. All this stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny, it has to be pretty bad. If the Chinese consulate, they think that these people should be prosecuted, whatever. And it's like, man, okay, well, what about the Chinese? What about the Chinese government? Should they be held accountable then? And if they think that people should be accountable.
Well, Australia's bad guys now with the Chinese, because Australia is saying we're going to be checking out the PRC, People's Republic of China. You just don't know how people are going to take it nowadays. God, this is just getting ridiculous. I'm sick of fake left-wingers. You're dancing to you stupid idiots during the Cold War were dancing to the tune of the Soviet Union. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Now you're dancing to the tune of the People's Republic of China. You stupid. You never grow up. You never learn a lesson. You stupid idiots. And when you're dancing to the tune of the Chinese, they're not even really left-wing anymore. They're national socialists and national commies. They're crazy nationalists. And you're dancing to the tune. You're not useful idiots anymore. You're useless idiots. Dance. You call the tune, you stupid, crazy dictators. We'll dance to it. You're dancing to the tune of the People's Republic of China. You stupid, useless idiots. Stupid. Disgusting. Blech.
But I don't, at the same token, I don't like people who make graffiti.
No, I don't like graffiti, and I'm not encouraging that kind of stuff. But God, dancing to the tune of the People's Republic of China. God,
it is strange. It's a strange time.
It's
like
just
we have,
ridiculous. You're finding out who the real crazies are. I mean, Trudeau's just crazy. Like dancing to their tune. Yeah, we'll let them travel around.
And I just wonder how quickly it's going to explode. Like, we have people that do the patrol around here they wear red and black. And they do the patrol for trying to make our neighborhood safer, trying to keep track of what's going on. And it really feels Like they have a little radios with them and everything. They need protection. My
This is,
neighborhood. So,
Lethbridge, if you include the area around it, for its size, it's apparently, like we're including neighboring towns, is the most violent entity, not Lethbridge itself, but entity in Lethbridge and surrounding town is the most violent city of this size in all of Canada. That's so Lethbridge was going, hey, that's not us, like we exclude these other places, and I'm going, man, oh man, like man up or whatever, person up. It's part of the.
But yeah, I mean, somebody was murdered recently, just a couple doors down.
The doors down.
And it was probably drug related.
Actually, apparently it wasn't.
It wasn't.
So, okay. Apparently, someone was just entertaining some people. I guess it was a drink fest or something like that. If I got it wrong, I got it wrong. Like don't sue me or whatever. I'll let the People's Republic of China come.
The only news we have
first.
about this is rumor, really. Well,
This
I
is a rumor.
I saw them looking with the dog for. He was wearing a little jacket. What did the dog's jacket say? I can't remember. Search and rescue or something.
Yeah.
But there was no. They were searching.
Yeah, they were looking for a weapon, and apparently there was a weapon, and apparently they were having a drink fest, and someone said the wrong thing, and originally the police, of course, were saying it was a sudden death. I understand, like I've worked at the cop shop, but not my choice. Like I'm not right wing or anything like that. I was just parachuted in there. And they were saying, it's just a sudden death. We're not even sure what the person died of. And, they'd wait for an autopsy and whatever. Yeah. So I don't even know how the person was killed. I don't know if they were stabbed or whatever. Anyway, it's an exciting neighborhood. And it's getting increasingly exciting. That's about all I can say. Doesn't seem to want to settle down.
Well, I don't think that it's meant to settle down. I don't. We're being led into all sorts of conflict that we shouldn't be.
Some of the stuff that's happening here in southern Alberta comes not south of the border, but south of the border. And I get that from, I'm not going to say what group, but a group that has no interest in having people from the south of the border coming over and taking over. So, south of the border. Maybe even south of that border, or south of that border. Anyway, apparently they're moving in. So, I don't know, yesterday we're talking about what's to stop gangs from following people who are running away from them, refugees from following them. Well, like if you listen to the fake left-wingers out there, nothing. They don't want anything. Let them come in, it's because of capitalism and colonialism and neo-imperialism and stuff like that. More punishment, more punishment. Just bring them on in. You try to sell that to the electorate. It's insane. It's really insane. I almost used the big F word there.
Stupid. I think it's done on purpose.
Well, I don't know what their big. What do they expect? Honduras has 90 times the violent crime rate of England, and England got a slightly lower violent crime rate than we do. The United States has 4.7 times the violent crime rate of England. Wake up and smell the coffee, you stupid morons. Honduras? You want gangsters from Honduras coming in here? It's insane. What is it in Guatemala? 38 times what it is in England. So what does that mean? It's way high. In Mexico, it's 20 times what it is in England. What does that mean? It's 4 times what it is in the United States. More than 4 times. And you want people just flooding in? That's insane. Who's going to protect the refugees? We're the last refuge of the refugees. You let them in, and you let the people come in that they're trying to escape from. That's insane. You stupid fake left-wingers are insane. You're insane. You let just willy-nilly anyone come in from Honduras, from Guatemala, even from Mexico, and understand, people won't stand for it. All you're doing is killing democracy. Now, I understand. You guys don't believe in democracy. You'll pay lip service every so often. Oh man, democracy.
Yeah, but the thing
you really
is,
don't believe in it.
It's funny how I've talked to a lot of yellows. A lot of yellows who really, honestly, they don't believe in democracy, and they would like to be dictators of everybody else. But the thing is they won't ever be dictators of anyone.
No,
they won't. Do you like
big disappointment for you guys?
Do you like having somebody else control your actions and your thoughts? Because that's what you're lining yourselves up with.
Well,
that's actually what you're setting yourself up to face, because
that's just preliminary. Okay, so let's look at what actually happened in the Soviet Union. All you stupid yellows are doing exactly what all the socialist revolutionaries, and you can check that up. There was such a group, and the Mensheviks. They were all hanging with the commies, and they had their revolution. And then there was a second revolution. Well, it wasn't a revolution, it was a coup. That's what you bozos face if you come to power. There'll be a coup by the Reds. And what'll happen is, what happened to the socialist revolutionaries? They didn't survive, you stupid morons! You won't survive! You think you're going to be doing your little witch hunting with generally what you're doing now is on campuses, you're witch hunting for your own, right? I understand. The Reds will do it so much better. They'll witch hunt you too. You understand. Witch hunts, they're not people losing the jobs. And they're not people getting shunned. They're people losing their lives. And that's what'll happen with the stupid pukes that you're hanging it with. You got fake Reds, left-wingers, and fake yellow left-wingers. And you yellows. That's what's going to happen. It's happened before. And not just in the Soviet Union.
They're real Reds and real yellows, which are faking being left-wing. That is what it is.
Yeah. Guys don't believe in democracy?
No.
Never did.
Aggressive types never do.
No. No freedom of speech.
They want to exploit others.